What if Hermione became the Minister of Magic? Hermione Granger, the brightest witch of her age. Becoming the Minister of Magic is a scenario that could redefine the entire wizarding world. Here's how her tenure as minister might unfold, painting a world of reform, innovation, and hard choices. After the Second Wizarding War, Hermione's name becomes synonymous with change and justice. Her tireless work in the Department for the Regulation and Control of Magical Creatures, particularly her campaign for house elf rights, earns her a reputation as a reformist. Years later, when the ministry calls for a leader who can bring equality and progress, Hermione's election is inevitable. From her first day as minister, Hermione is determined to fix the systemic flaws that plague the magical community. Her inaugural speech is both inspiring and controversial. We must not rest until every witch and wizard, regardless of bloodline, house, or magical ability, has a fair and just place in our world. As minister, Hermione embarks on a series of groundbreaking reforms. Bloodline equality laws. She enforces laws that eliminate the lingering prejudice against Muggleborns. Pureblood supremacy becomes a relic of the past under her administration. However, this sparks resistance from old wizarding families like the Malfoys, forcing Hermione to navigate a delicate political landscape. Hogwarts overhaul. Hermione believes education is the key to progress. She introduces mandatory classes in subjects like magical ethics, history of Muggle relations, and advanced nonverbal magic. Houses remain, but inter-house cooperation is prioritized. Students now share common spaces and projects, breaking down old rivalries. Her reforms at Hogwarts inspire the next generation, but draw criticism from traditionalists who accuse her of diluting the school's heritage. Yet the students thrive under the new system, with even reluctant skeptics like Professor McGonagall admitting it was a step forward. Magical creature rights. Expanding her earlier work, Hermione establishes a magical creature relations department. Goblins, centaurs, and even werewolves receive representation in the ministry. House elf liberation becomes a reality, with many finding employment as free individuals. If you like the video and don't want to miss the next one, subscribe. I will be very grateful. Despite her successes, Hermione's term is far from smooth. A rogue group of dark wizards, calling themselves the Legacy, rises in opposition to her reforms. They aim to restore pureblood dominance, and their attacks on Muggleborns and allies push Hermione into the role of a wartime leader. In a pivotal moment, the Legacy stages a high-profile attack on Diagon Alley. Instead of responding with brute force, Hermione uses her intellect to dismantle their operations. Through clever diplomacy and strategic alliances, she exposes their secrets and weakens their support base. By the end of her term, Hermione's influence is undeniable. The wizarding world has grown more united, though not without scars from its growing pains. Her reforms have set the foundation for a more equitable society, but challenges remain. In her farewell address, she reminds the wizarding world, progress is a journey, not a destination. We must continue to question, to learn, and to grow together. Though Hermione steps down as minister, her legacy lives on. Hogwarts produces more well-rounded and compassionate wizards. The ministry is a beacon of justice, and the magical world, though imperfect, is closer to achieving the harmony she always dreamed of. Yet there's a haunting moment. As she visits her old friends at the Burrow, Hermione reflects on the cost of her ambition. Did she sacrifice too much of herself for the greater good? The camera lingers on her expression, resolved but bittersweet. Would Hermione's reforms truly create a better world? Or would the pushback from traditionalists and extremists make her vision impossible to sustain? Let me know your thoughts. If you like the video and don't want to miss the next one, subscribe. I will be very grateful.